Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to MATCHFIT Entertainment's official coverage of 2025 Rainlight Racing 2025 Season 9. Season 9, ladies and gentlemen, for Rainlight Racing. And for this season, they have opted and changed it up somewhat by running an LMU series. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you've joined us here for round one at Sebring for Rainlight Racing's 2025 Season 9. Sponsors are SIMBLACKS, of course, and MATCHFIT Entertainment. I'm Davo, and right by my side, as always, is J-Man. How are you doing, my friend?
Mate, fantastic. Cheers for the intro. Welcome, viewers, to the inaugural LMU series for us and here for Rainlight Racing. Obviously, a shakedown last week. We got to have a little bit of a witness of that. It was pretty cool stuff. And Season 9, bring it on. Round 1, Sebring, as you call it. Cool track. Great way to kick this thing off tonight. Obviously, just rolling out for a 15-minute qualifying session. That's an all-in session around this 5.87 kilometre racetrack.
Yep.
16 turns. Very, very cool bit of racetrack, this one. Don't get to see it a lot, obviously, in the normal broadcasting we do, because it is not a part of the normal calendar we run. So really up for this one. And,
no, it's not a part of the GT3 calendar, is it, J-Man? But
yep.
Here we are in LMU, and Le Mans Series means Sebring on that track list, which look, I'm pretty chuffed about. Don't mind Sebring. We've never called it, like you mentioned, so don't mind driving it. It is a little bit bumpy around the back though, a little bit of a goat track. But cool track to drive, and look forward to calling it with you tonight, J-Man.
Yeah, 100%. And so 15-minute qualifying, as we just have witnessed these guys and girls all fired out there to try and get this done. And some interesting stuff around the series. The BOP, the way it's structured, Davo, you'll hear us talking a little bit about that throughout the series with the basically the energy options that are combined with the fuel. So that is how they achieve the BOP in this class, and basically it requires a mandatory pit stop, Davo, for fuel and energy, so which work hand in hand. So we'll get our head around on that a little bit. So the virtual energy, so it works, for us, our descriptive at the moment, it works like mash the right pedal too hard and you'll use too much. So a little bit of coasting required. And the other thing to take note of tonight, and that'll be relatively tricky around here, is the 4 track cuts.
As well.
Back to 4 track cuts, and then there's obviously some sort of infringement, whether it's a drive through a time penalty, we're yet to find out. So we have got a lot of information at hand. As you can see, Davo does have the graphic up, and it's a cool bit of kit. We'll get our head around it. And,
we will. It'll be a bit of a learning curve, but obviously a key word that we're using there tonight now is virtual energy, and it is new to us, isn't it, J-Man? It's new to these drivers as well. So I know these boys have done a bit of testing over the past few weeks, just to try and get on top of this stuff, but it is a new thing for a lot of these guys coming from ACC. Talking about keywords, J-Man, as well, while we're there, obviously keyword to remember tonight is SIMBLACKS sponsoring again giveaways for Rainlight Racing. It is a bit of a mystery. You just got to hang in there. There's the details there. Season 9 drivers will have a chance to win a mystery prize. I'm sure they will spin the wheel. But key words tonight to remember, apart from virtual energy, is the word hot sauce, ladies and gentlemen. MATCHFIT Entertainment, that is Davo here, and J-Man will be giving away a bit of official merch in the media crew polo there. So first person, when J-Man mentions the word hot sauce tonight on the broadcast, so you've got to be tuned in. You've got to give us a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. And when you hear the word hot sauce, the first to type it up in the chat box will win a bit of free MatchFit merch, ladies and gentlemen. So definitely listen out for that. You'll be hearing a few new words: virtual energy and hot sauce.
I might just take the opportunity too, Davo, just to reach out to Gail Gott, who was a member in a previous broadcast. Could you come at us with your email address?
Oh yes, we got that, J-Man. We got that one.
Oh, you did get that? Sorry, mate. I missed the memo. Sorry. Yeah. So listen for that word once I fire that out. Be the first to jump in on that, and we'll get some merch out to you. Man, I'm sorry, Dave. I'm just listening to the symphony of cars out here. Every time I watch this Corvette and I listen to it, it still takes me a little bit to get used to the sound of that. What would be, I would imagine, some form of turbocharged V6. That thing is screaming.
It sounds awesome. We actually took these cars to a spin, didn't we, a few weeks ago?
We did.
Look, awesome stuff. Very much enjoyed it. And I think I found myself in that Corvette at the end of the day after driving multiple different cars. So very cool stuff.
So we saw McConnell in official practice doing a very, very stout time of the 2:02.5. He's backed that up, but however, Crossy just that little bit better right now with around about 9.5 minutes left to go in this qualifying. Up there with a 2:02.539. But you look at that, the first three times, all 2:02.5s, and then we go 2:03.0. So just looking statistically, you've got to go out to P7 to break the second bracket. That was around about 10 places in official practice. And McConnell, I just got a glimpse of McConnell losing it into the fence. Now, I believe the damage model on this game is quite, certainly quite effective.
Aggressive, yeah.
So, aggressive, effective. It's certainly going to make one for entertainment.
Yeah.
But, just looking at the times rolling in at the moment, I see you do have eyes, I believe.
Back on Costas Macrolos, actually, J-Man, number 88 Mustang.
Handy steerer. So,
yes, definitely.
Good field, Dave. 24 in.
Very nice.
24 in. So definitely good numbers here for round one, season 9 here at Rainlight Racing. And I do absolutely applaud these guys, the team here, stepping out and giving this thing a crack. It's early days for this platform, and I tell you what, it looks proper good from where I'm sitting.
Yeah, very slick, and the car, look, the whole thing looks very nice. I must admit, J-Man. And look, and like I mentioned, we did drive these cars a couple of weeks ago, and we're very impressed. Pretty much running off the, it's a little bit like an R-Factor platform, pretty well. And obviously J-Man and myself, big fans of the R-Factor platform. So yeah, we hooked up pretty well straight away. Most enjoyable to drive. Real hooked up, good time model. So very impressive stuff. Bit of movement at the top there. Bewley jumping, and Gunther, mind you.
Gunther Rowe, Mitchie Smith, just jumping into the fray there, both banking a couple of 202s, so 202.7 for Gunther Rowe, 202.8 for Mitchie Smith. So
just pushing heavy back, Mr. Bateman there, back a little bit, and Matty Clark in one of the Aston Martins tonight, Jamie.
Yeah, so
good mixing up.
I think, we saw Pete Dawson, I think, was in one last week. Yeah, once again, so good to see Pete. Now we hear that there's an update coming and a potential another couple of cars for the Lamborghini and the Tokyo Taxi, as we like to call it, the Lexus.
Oh, the Lexus, yes.
So an option there for the drivers should they want to swap out. That'd probably be the only way that they could change car mid-season with no repercussions. So that'll be interesting to see if there's anybody in this field once that time comes that want to switch it up. So pretty cool to see another couple of cars coming to the platform. It's certainly a platform on the move.
Definitely. So basically these are a Le Mans version of the GT3 car